Alright, hello everyone. So today we're going to talk about Mirror Dungeon, all about Mirror Dungeon today. First things first, I did do a community post about this Mirror Dungeon reward issue. Currently there's a bug where you're actually able to grind a bunch of VP levels and madness through some strange method in Mirror Dungeon. I think it's like you use one identity and then you just give up after a certain point. I didn't really read it because I wasn't going to do it, but basically don't do it anymore because if you are found, the game may be suspended. So yeah, this one's ChatGPT translated, so yeah, I mean, just don't do it if you know how to do it, and if you don't know how to do it, just keep not knowing how to do it. Right, so that is the big reward issue thing here. Next is going to be Mirror Dungeon Hard. Finally, we get some extra content here. First things first, how to get into the hard mode. It is actually through going into the regular one. They combine both of them, so you just go into the Mirror Dungeon and you select this button here, and now you're doing Mirror Dungeon Hard forever. You cannot go back to normal once you have selected the hard mode. Alright. ID level, it will be only based on your actual level and tiers. Encounter rewards, they'll give you additional cost rewards for clearing the hard encounters, which is quite nice. And I believe they also nerf some of the costs of some of the ego gifts recently. So it is much easier to acquire ego gifts, which I really like, because the big thing about Mirror Dungeon is just getting all these crazy ego gifts and getting a really strong run. Next, we have Unpredictable Futures. This thing, you now get the Fog of War as per usual, but you can view up to 2 nodes instead of 1 node. This is so you can actually avoid abnormality fights. So yeah, if you just want to speedrun your Mirror Dungeon hard, then just go and take this node, and if you see an ab node, just path away from it. Don't look at the abnormality fight at all, right? Next is the Mounting Trial and Floor Clear rewards. You have to select 2 of these now, so you get double the ego gifts, but you also get double the Mounting Trials, and if you refuse, you still select 2 Mounting Trials. So just make sure you select the 2 that is the least harmful to your playstyle, or just pick the 2 ego gifts that's really important for your playstyle. Like here, I will definitely take Carmilla, and depending on what I'm going for, either Dreaming Sheep for extra fodder, or maybe a Rusted Muzzle if I'm going for a specific archetype. Right. Mirror Dungeon 5 Hard Major Editions now has a super shop, and this super shop is RNG. To get an increased chance to appear this super shop, you need to spend a lot of cost in the shop. So you just come here, you buy the additional spread of ego gifts, and you also get 2 replacements of your skill over here, and you can also fuse up to 5 ego gifts, and higher tier stuff has a higher chance of appearing in the hard mode shop. So I think that this in total is a pretty good thing to do. Not required to get any meta progression, and you are able to get all of this fusion stuff already, and you can just buy a lot of stuff because of additional costs and reduce costs for acquiring some of these ego gifts. I think that's quite a nice combination so far. Take note that the way it's currently going to be implemented is that you only get your second replacement after you buy your first replacement. So eventually they plan to show you 2 icons here, but right now it's not implemented correctly. So right now you can only see 1, you buy this one, and then a second phase will appear, then you buy that second phase. Alright. So, woo, 50 ego gifts and 12 new ego gifts for all of the difficulties. And there are some that are only exclusive to team packs, and there are some only exclusive to hard mode. 30 new ego gifts between the 7 keywords. Right, so pretty damn nice. They're adding a bunch of extra support for Slash, Pierce, and Blunt, and we're getting a lot of ego gifts for all of the different statuses to go and play around with. Can't wait to see what it's about. Is that Dante's head, by the way? It looks like Dante's head in a certain angle. I really don't know. Anyway, this is like Tremor for sure. I'm not sure about the rest. We'll figure them out later. New team packs. They brought Refraction Railway into the Mirror Dungeon. Yep. So you can pick this team pack if you want, and the reward for this is that you will get 3 identity levels, and this is 1 boss fight, but it's apparently longer than other encounters, whatever that means. I'll have to actually see the actual way that they implemented it, but hey, if you want the Refraction Railway to come back, congratulations, Refraction Railway has come back. Alright, so next one is Exploration Completion. You get more Battle Pass EXP, but it is basically the same rewards as clearing MD4. So yeah, you just want to use your weekly bonus onto the hard mode, and then you just grind the normal mode. Same shit here, honestly. It's about the same as the previous Mirror Dungeon. So when they say they wanted to keep the rewards about the same, this is pretty much keeping it exactly the same. Yep. Okay, so Next one, Mirror Dungeon changes. The Grace of Stars passive got removed. So that is quite good because I really didn't like how they did the rest bonus right now. Because right now, you need to have full rest bonus to get a lot of benefits. So they just straight up removed it, which I think is a good thing. It's good that they do it like this. And they adjusted or added some new Grace of Star effects. And now you can select 2 of these buffs based on your rest bonus, and you have a guarantee of 60 base value, so you can actually pick stuff from here, guaranteed. You get some extra rest bonus, then you get to pick another one or something along those lines. The 60, just nice, you can go to this icon over here, but there's a scroll wheel here, so I'm guessing you need some additional rest bonus to get some of the higher level buffs here. I think that this is better than the previous version, so that is a good thing. And if your loadout has a maxed out rest bonus of 60, you will get a total of 120 rest bonus. So yeah, I can't wait to see what all the changes are for this thing over here. It looks very, very spicy. Start of the beginning, I'm pretty sure that's from MD4, so I can't remember what that star actually gave us. If anyone remembers, do let me know in the comment section. Right, and then lastly, yay! Slash, Pierce, and Blunt are finally back. So if you want to do your Blunt true Unga Bunga strat, just take your Enclair and whatever and just run it down. Take your Ring Sang and all of the Piercers and run it down. You get to go and do all this again. I was a bit sad to see them disappear for the previous one, but then now that they're adding it back, I feel okay already. Yeah, so just let them cook a little bit longer, and I think this Mirror Dungeon is going to be quite fun to go through. They brought back Refraction Railway, they brought back more Eagle Gifts, more combinations probably, like lots of stuff to go and figure out in this new Mirror Dungeon. Then the last one is just the patch notes. Patch notes talks a lot about Mirror Dungeon stuff, but the funny stuff is over here in the bug fixes. Some major story bosses got removed from some of the team packs. This one I'm not too sure. If anyone knows, let me know. And they also adjusted it so that the Eagle Gift earned when entering a new floor from a Grace of Stars is unaffected by selected team pack. Not sure what this one's about. Removed a choice event response that gains Devotion Eagle Gift. And this part is kind of funny. Fixed an issue where getting defeated in the encounter against Kanto 7 final boss immediately after progressing in Mirror Dungeon caused the game to skip to the ending cutscene instead of the proper loss sequence. So you get to see the fight ended kind of, but then you lose. So yeah, I don't know what the hell is up with this one over here. Besides that, there's not too much other stuff here except 300 lunacy as per usual. So yeah, there's that. Lots of Mirror Dungeon stuff, mainly a Mirror Dungeon patch today. Can't wait to go and try it out in the update. Alright, so that's it. If I missed anything, let me know. And thanks guys for watching. Bye bye.